satisfying, or at least maybe 2 of these plates. I'm going to get started and see how I feel.
That's the small, you
That's
said,
the
right?
small, yeah, not the large.
They like to say that they have maple syrup in their blood. The Benton family of Thornton has been making the sweet stuff for 5 generations.
That's right. Benton Sugar Shack not only makes and sells maple syrup, they serve it up fresh on pancakes like this they make at their very own breakfast stop. Great spot here.
And this year the Bentons have been awarded the coveted Carlisle Cup given by the New Hampshire Maple Producers Association for excellence in production of maple syrup. That means it's really good.
Yeah, really, really good. We'll get to see how the family creates their sweet golden elixir all this week, but tonight, one of the best parts of this job is visiting places like this, and it's really fun meeting the people that make the state so special.
It is, and there are a lot of characters here in New Hampshire. Some are on a mission to spread happiness to all they see.
Okay, so Jacob Benton over here. Can you bring that over, Jacob, real quick? This is the Carlisle Cup. Thank you very much. This is the award you get for the best syrup in the state of New Hampshire. Pretty cool. Bragging rights.
I know. It's pretty awesome. And it's just...
You're a little
Someone's
heavy-handed
order
over
is
here.
I want to taste it.
I'm sure you do. A lot of it. I'll take some pancakes with that syrup. Yeah, right. Every year in early spring, this is the talk around the Lakes region. People set office pools, contests are held to see how well people know Mother Nature.
It's kind of like March Madness, but we're talking about ice out on Lake Winnipesaukee. Over the years, this official announcement about melting ice has become a fun guessing game.
Sure has, but it's also part of a long-time tradition that requires dedication and an airplane. These are our maple shakes.
Delicious.
Everything's maple up here.
Oh my gosh,
These are really
these
good.
are amazing.
I might have to try a couple of these. Packed in here today. Of course, on a Saturday and Sunday when they serve here, it's always packed. How's everybody doing over here?
Awesome.
Yeah? How's the breakfast? You're waiting on it. The anticipation is
A
killing
lot of hungry
you.
customers here.
It's gonna be good now.
Yeah. How good is the food here?
Awesome.
Yeah, very good. And the maple syrup?
The best.
The best. All right, I got food's coming
here,
out. Yeah.
check that food out. Wow, look at that. You can eat well here, definitely. Look at that.
You don't leave hungry.
No,
for sure.
you don't.
I'm satisfied.
All right.
Here you go.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. Hi there, everybody. Welcome back here to Benton Sugar Shack in Thornton. This is where the magic happens.
Yeah, they've won awards for excellence in production of syrup, and so we're learning from the best here, right?
This is a hot spot. Kevin, can you open up the doors just to show us what it looks like? This is, oh yeah.
Oh my.
That's how you heat it up.
That is hot. I'm sure you can feel
it's
it at
melting
home.
right now, right there. I think that's 8,000 degrees, like standing next to the sun.
Whoa, I know.
You can close it now if you'd like.
Yeah.
Sure, that's fine.
It'll help with the production of the syrup.
My goodness. First up tonight on that topic, the process of making maple syrup in New Hampshire is an age-old tradition, but that doesn't mean you have to be old in age to participate.
Jamie Staten takes us to a couple of sugar shacks where teenagers are getting a head start on the skill of making syrup. Due to the mild winter that we had, the sap really started running early this year. Here in Thornton, they figure maybe a couple of weeks earlier than normal.
Yeah, they started boiling here February 1st. They've never done that. That's unbelievable how warm it's been. Speaking of warm.
We're getting a sunburn, I think. Is that
Close to
possible?
that flame right there. Woo.
Well, this Saturday, April 2nd, at the Verizon Wireless Arena, it is going to be the battle of good versus good.
Firefighters and police officers from around the state will take to the ice for the 9th annual Battle of the Badges.
We're joined by Michael Benton. You're the owner of Benton Sugar Shack. And tell us a little bit about what you do with this.
Well, when we cooking down the maple syrup, it has to get to a certain density.
Yeah.
We used to have so much sugar in the fluid. So one way you check it is you'll see if it hangs off the bottom. That's called webbing on the dipper.
Webbing on the dipper. I love that. Isn't that great?
And you're 5th generation. You've been
Yes,
doing
sir.
this stuff. The family's been around forever doing this.
Yep. Since I was my son Jacob's age and I could lug a bucket, you know, I'd be out here working, helping my grandpa Bert Benton, the sign of above us, and I learned to love it. I didn't love it when I was younger, but I have a passion for it now.
Yeah, Jacob, do you love it? Yeah. You love it? Are you going to be doing this like your dad?
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt. There you go.
Good
Get
deal.
the maple syrup
Job
here
security.
year-round. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for talking to us.
All right, thank you.
This is great. It is boiling time here at Benton Sugar Shack in Thornton. We're spending the week here and seeing how they actually make this delicious syrup.
Yeah, a lot of big questions a lot of people have is how was the sap flowing this year? Not bad so far, actually. They're doing pretty well. They're hoping to get about 2,000 gallons, and they'll need it because demand is high.
And you can come out here and just taste it, and it's nice and warm and delicious.
Yeah, it's warm behind us, too.
It is.
First up, Granite Staters never cease to amaze us with their creative ideas, ingenuity, and entrepreneurial spirit.
We call them bright ideas, and the ones we feature next have gone from brainstorm to market with your health and safety in mind.
So we are standing here with the raw product in the barrels here behind us. They got a lot to boil down.
Yes, and this is some of the sap line that they use to collect all the sap. And being out in the elements, they deal with some wildlife every now and again. And I want to show you what a moose did to this sap line. They just come on by and they stretch it so it gets super thin until it breaks.
Oh, it gets more annoying from there. For the sap people here, look at that. That's what a deer does. They chew right through it. And a bear, too, chews through it as well. So apparently they really like maple syrup.
And I was told squirrels made that little mark there, so...
Everybody's getting in on the act, right?
They are. They love it.
Just when you thought it was safe to call winter over, we bring you this next story.
It seems some people just can't let go of the white stuff. So many mountain resorts offer folks one last chance to play in it. The spring ritual known as the cardboard sled race.
Contestants vie for slippery supremacy with their masterpieces created from tape, paint, wax, and of course, cardboard.
Cindy Jeff Jones traveled to Mount Sunapee's intergalactic cardboard sled race.
Fritz Weatherby's New Hampshire.
The poem is called The Sugar's Moon, and it's a dandy. I'll tell you the story.
That's next on Chronicle.
This poem was written by Michael Benton, the owner of Benton Sugar Shack, who of course is hosting us this week. Michael shared this with us. We thought it was terrific. So, this is it. It's called The Sugar's Moon. The sugar's moon shines down on the meadow where the spirits of old sugar makers tend to a kettle. The ghost of a flame that boils off steam, a smile, cracks a face as old sugarers dream. He knows they've come back to see the first run. The sugar's moon means the season's begun. They speak of old friends and the stories they made. Bert looks at the color and argues the grade. He speaks of deep snow and the snowshoes they used and how some of the best seasons they worked in low shoes. Some speak of their families who still carry on a tradition they felt would no longer go on. Others look sad and struggle to say that their treasured groves had since died away. Another log on to quicken the flame, to taste the first run, is the reason they came. The buckets are hung, the sap will run soon, and we'll meet with old friends under a sugar's moon.
Once again, we're joined by fifth and sixth generation here of the Benton family, Jacob and Mike. What is the secret to making a good maple syrup?
You have to keep your tanks nice and clean, get the sap in as soon as it runs, and boil it down, and the rest I can't tell you.
Oh, it's a secret.
Proprietary secrets. But again, you're the 2016 Carlisle Cup winner, best maple syrup in New Hampshire, so...
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations right there. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh, I want to
Cheers to everybody out there. Jacob, get in there. Let's try it.
Have a great night, everyone. We are spending our week here at Benton Sugar Shack in Thornton, and we've moved into the gift shop, and I think I found what I'm going to get.
What are you going to get?
Let's see.
Oh, so a lot of maple syrup. Wow.
I think this might be enough for my family.
For about 8,000 pancakes, I think. I'm going to get some of that, too, since we're here. Get some maple syrup.
That's not enough.
Get a couple of these, actually. How many? Where'd you get that?
This is a gallon.
Okay.
It's down there.
It's going to take me a while. Yeah.
All right. Well, first up tonight, with our fast-paced lifestyles, it can be hard for families to eat right, but two local businesses, one in Dover and one in Ware, are making it a little easier with organic meals to go and whole food condiments that pack a nutritious punch.
That's right. Kristen Carosa got a taste of what's making these businesses so popular. So we are checking out some of the swag here at the gift shop at Benton's. This is pure maple sugar. You can pour it on stuff. Isn't that kind of neat?
That is neat. Also, this tin. I don't think the gallon's going to be enough for me, so I'm going to get this too.
Get the whole house, right?
It's so cute, though. And of course, you can't leave here without taking some maple candy, right?
Candy, right? Check out this the T-shirt here. Old sugar makers never die. They just evaporate.
I love that.
Yeah,
so
very
cute.
creative. Next up, if you pass through Hooksett on I-93, you can't miss them. The Hooksett Welcome Centers boast the state's largest liquor and wine outlet, a giant video wall showcasing the state's tourism activities, and common man eateries, and that's just the start.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there. It took some creative thinkers to make the rest stops a reality, and an innovative public-private partnership that's Granite State in every way. The Boogie Room, and we're joined by Brad Benton, and this is called the Boogie Room because you put on a blues festival every summer, right?
Yes, the third weekend in August for the last 20 years. Started out just myself and some local bands as a festival, little festival that could. Over 20 years now, we feature national and international artists. We won a KBA award, which was for the best U.S. blues festival. And we had to go to Memphis, of course, fly down there and accept it.
Had to go to Memphis.
We had to go.
Did you ever think it would grow this much?
Never thought it would get this big.
All right, third weekend in August.
That's right.
Got to check it out. Congratulations.
This year we have Kenny Wayne Shepherd as a headliner.
Headliner.
Yeah.
Look forward to that. Thanks so much, Brad.
All right, thank you.
Have a great night, everybody.
Good morning, and thanks for joining us for New Hampshire Chronicle.
Oh, wait a minute.
I meant good morning.
I get it now. Okay.
It's April Fool's Day.
April Fool's Day, of course.
We're going to be having fun with you all night long, so just pay close attention because things are going to change throughout the night. Just watch the entire show.
You may want to jot those down. Then head over to the New Hampshire Chronicle Facebook page. Let us know what you notice that's perhaps not so right about the show.
Or a little off, more so than usual.
More so than usual. That's a good point. Welcome back to Benton Sugar Shack here in Thornton, where you can get some delicious maple syrup year-round.
This place is awesome, and if you've never made a trip up here, you really should because they've won awards for their syrup.
They have, and the breakfast is like this big.
Huge.
Not kidding. Yeah, first up.
So what do you think is the best thing that they serve up in here?
Oh, those berry pancakes are very good. That piece of ham was quite, God, there's so many to choose from.
And the syrup is, what is the, hold on a second, I don't know, wait.
What are we hearing?
Let me get some breaking news.
Oh
my gosh.
My goodness. Fritz Weatherby wins 2016 Jump Rope Championship?
Really?
I didn't even know he was overseas competing in that.
And he'll compete in the X Games.
Congratulations to him. Unbelievable.
How about that?
Yeah.
Well, next up, the snow is gone. The Fisher Cats will be playing soon. You can hear birds chirping again. But for Manchester residents, something else defines the change in the seasons.
Yeah, from March until that sad day at the end of October, the Creamland Drive-In restaurant serves up ice cream, hot dogs, and the best tasting clams around.
Not much has changed since the place first opened, something that loyal customers say keep them coming back year after year. Videographer Ryan Murphy does the honors. So after eating all those pancakes, they're really going to roll us out of here, aren't they?
I'm pretty full.
Are you?
I am.
I know. We've had a great week here, and, you should come by and check out this place because they have the best maple syrup in New Hampshire.
Who's that guy?
Huh?
Good night, everybody.
I don't know. We'll see you Monday morning on Daybreak.